My view is the only thing that's certain about the future is that it's uncertain. I read, think and write about the future. I mean, there's an interesting question about what do you mean by the future. I mean, my main interest is in about 5 to 15 years out. I mean, under 5, most organizations are thinking about that anyway. So pushing it out a long way does actually get a good conversation going about the future. I'm using the word future as an excuse to get people to think very, very deeply about what they're doing and where they might want to go next. I mean, if you sit in an office and you stare out of the window for a week, you will probably get fired. If you call it the future or scenario planning or strategic planning, then that's allowed. This is how we think about the future. We extrapolate from recent experience or data. Now, to my mind, that can't go on forever. I provoke, either using words or images, because I want people to think about what they're doing and where things appear to be moving is where they want them to go, getting them to improve the quality of their thinking. I mean, people think they think, but they don't. It's usually in quite a sort of narrow, superficial way, and I want them to think further out in a much sort of deeper, broader way. Again, we've got to keep an open mind about what's possible. You've got to develop sort of agile thinking. I mean, we're entering a period of extreme uncertainty and volatility, and I think the key to that, the way to solve that, is to keep an open mind and to remain agile intellectually. Pre-2000, I think people had a sort of view of where they were going and what the future was going to look like, which was essentially an extrapolation of the present or the past. Now, looking back, they were hilariously wrong. I mean, they were deluded, actually, but it doesn't matter. They had a view. The problem we've got at the moment is I don't think we've got a view. We can't see the future, and that's why we're quite jumpy and nervous a lot of the time. For example, if you look at technology, and there's a lot of technology around, there's very little discussion about what it's actually for. Very, very few things are will or won't. Most are probably, maybe, could be. The term futurist is, I mean, the F word, let's be honest. It still makes me squirm, but it's better than any other word I can think of. I mean, what's the alternative? I'm a writer. Well, what do you write about? The future. You're a futurist. So you end up sort of coming back to the F word. There are two wolves, and they're always fighting. One wolf is darkness and despair. The other is light and hope. Which wolf wins? Whichever one you feed.